Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mr.KB. Merry Christmas. It is roughly 10 p.m. on Christmas Day. The family's all downstairs, so I decided to sneak away and make a video on Christmas Day to spend time with you, my other part of my extended family, my YouTube viewers. I've said this for the last 2 years. I don't care if it's 1 view or 100 views or 1,000 views or even 1 million views, somewhere in between. It doesn't matter. Every view that I get really means so much to me. The fact that many of you out there would just sit there and watch me play a game and talk about random thoughts that might be going through my mind, it really means so much, because that is why I started this channel. It was really just to share my opinion, share my passion, which is video games, and open the tables of discussion, because I don't think there's enough of that going around in the world nowadays. Everybody is so quick to choose a side to be safe, and I don't think there's any middle ground. And I hope that even if you guys don't discuss stuff on the YouTube comment sections for each of the videos, at least in your mind, or at least you bring it up to a friend, that a discussion between friends can be so eye-opening, can be one of the best things that people can do to make each other think and just realize you guys are friends, regardless of what your opinions may be on consoles, lifestyle, religion. It doesn't matter. As long as you guys are discussing it and talking about it and not judging each other based on your guys' opinions, then everything is a win-win. And this channel, even though it's just a video game channel, will be so worth it to me if I have inspired at least one of you to open yourselves up to discussion. And with that, I wanted to play some FIFA Ultimate Team yesterday. Unfortunately, I did not know that PlayStation Network was actually down yesterday, which is why I decided to play Madden instead. So I held off on the final game of my FIFA Ultimate Team season because it is the final game, and this is the mode that really has had me hooked since I downloaded the app on my Android. And for anybody who doesn't know what FIFA Ultimate Team is, basically it's their microtransaction mode. That's really what it is. It's their microtransaction mode, where basically you can go into a store, buy card packs, which range from bronze to special packs, and they cost different amounts of money. And the reason why I like this mode so much is because even though you could buy the ladder packs, like the silver, gold, and even the special packs with real money, the game is formatted in such a way that if you just wanted to grind your way through, like just pace yourself through it and make the best team, like one step at a time, instead of just like, hey, I'm a make-believe millionaire, I'm gonna buy $100 worth of points and just get all the best. Sorry, my microphone has been really wonky as of lately, so sorry for that. What was I saying? Oh, even though this mode can literally be like, I'm a makeshift millionaire, I'm gonna spend $100 for real currency and make the best team and just, go for the championship day one. If that's your prerogative, that's your prerogative. But if you're like me, who's really stingy with money, after you already spent the $60 or the $50 that got this on sale, you don't want to do that, you can grind your way and enjoy the game one step at a time. I'm currently on my last game with 11 points. The title to win for this season would be 12 points. So if I get a tie or a win, I win the championship. If I lose, I'd be 1 point short of it. And what that actually means is, if you look at this, I'm currently on the promotion to get to my Division 9 league, which means that I would get the promotion to Division 9 and I would get 3,200 gold pieces, which is enough for a silver and I believe a premium bronze pack. But if I happen to win the championship, I would get 3,800 gold pieces and a bronze pack already. So I'd be able to get, I believe, a special edition silver pack, or whatever, the premium silver packs that are guaranteed me more rares, and I believe I can even get a premium bronze pack. With the bronze pack they're going to award me, so that'd be 3 packs instead of 2 packs, which is awesome. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to play a match, and if I break in and out, I apologize. And the following players have been injured or banned. Bodlock. Who is Bodlock? Is it you? No, you don't look like a Bodlock. Let me see. No. Oh, my striker. Jeez. He's my English striker too, so I need to sub him out. Geez, who I have a Korean striker? Oh, I have a gold Brazilian striker. Oh man, I don't have anyone that would actually match the chemistry that I have. Oh well, we'll do that, and then I gotta move him to the reserves. Oh, I have a Spanish striker. You know what? I might just put him here. How would it work if I put him? So currently I have an 81 chemistry. If I put him here, 87 chemistry. So that's where, ah, geez, you know what? Yeah, I'm down for the chemistry. I like the 87 instead of the 81 on the chemistry. And I have a bunch of Spanish players. So even though he is a gold player and he would technically be better for that position, I like the chemistry. I feel like the teams with higher chemistry perform better. And just as a side note, I will be ending each video in 15-minute increments or close to 15-minute increments just because of the limitation that YouTube put on me because of a lack of judgment when recording StarCraft 2 games. But either way, I have my team. I think they're all ready to go. Just gotta make sure they're all healthy enough. Jeez. There we go. I haven't played this in so long. I feel a little rusty. I feel a little out of it. So according to this, I have an upwards battle because the team is better in every sense of the word, and they have another 1-star rating. And usually I'm not one to get caught up in that stuff, but you know what? They're gonna be the green colored ones. And everything's good. I really don't have much to say considering that it's Christmas Eve. It's sorry, Christmas Day. Like I said, it's not a. Oh man. Whoops. I guess we can just forget this. That's kind of cool that you can actually do little training modes in between each match. And I still can't get Spanish commentary during this mode, which kind of bums me out because I really like Spanish commentary. And again, I think it's just part of my Latino heritage. Like, everything sounds more vicious in Spanish, whether that's good or bad. So I might not talk as much during this video, just I don't think I have much to say. Like, I think I went through the whole like YouTube thing yesterday. Oh man, darn it. And it's Christmas. I don't. Oh, let's go. Oh no, what was that? What was that? And, well, you know what? Since I'm playing a soccer game, let's talk about soccer. World Cup, I believe, is a few months away. It happens next year in Brazil. And, you know, soccer is the #1 sport in the world. So, if you happen to be a soccer fanatic, there we go! Oh! And if you watch soccer, because geez, so close. I technically don't, but when the World Cup comes around, I got to admit, I love me some World Cup. I don't care who's playing. I don't care. I don't care if like my team or my nation of team doesn't make it. I just happen to like I just like soccer. Like I'm Central American. I'm not Mexican. Even though people automatically assume that I'm Mexican one time I'm Hispanic. That's a common misconception. Not all Hispanics come from Mexico, people. But my mom is from El Salvador. My dad's from Guatemala. So naturally, during the World Cup qualifications, I'm rooting for El Salvador. I'm rooting for Guatemala. When they play each other, I tend to be conflicted because I'm both. My son has it even worse because my wife is I think third generation American born Mexican. So he's part Mexican, part like real American, They want to be a real American, like actually has a bloodline that's born out here in America. Guatemalan and Salvadorian, which is what we are. Just straight Central American. So he has his he's gonna have his battles down the road, but he's a straight USA guy all the way. He loves the United States, so he's going for the United States. He's happy that the United States are in the World Cup, and he hopes they win. And if you guys watch soccer during that time, do you guys just watch soccer during that time if your team happens to make it to the World Cup, like your nation, your blood nation makes it to the World Cup, or do you just go like, you know what? It's the World Cup. It's like the Olympics of soccer. I'm going to watch the entire thing. And I just tend to watch the entire thing. Like I really like the way that like Japanese plays and the Koreans play, and oh my gosh, I like the Asian style of play because they don't flop like the Europeans do. I I feel like, oh man, what's going on? I feel like the Europeans get a lot of credit for being really well, and technically, a lot of the European players, and even a lot of the South American like Brazilians and Argentinians, they're all really good players, but they flop. They flop like, oh my goodness, like you put a foot out and they act like they got shot, and that really bugs me. And during the World Cup, there doesn't seem to be that much of that like theatrics going on, and that's the reason why I like it, because it's literally just guys going 110%, trying to prove that their country is the best, and I like that, and I don't see that a lot during club play. Like all I see is a lot of flopping, trying to get calls and trying to get free kicks and penalty kicks and all that other stuff, and I guess it's part of a legit strategy, if you want to call it that. But I don't like watching that. If I want to see people flop when they take hits, then I'll watch some pro wrestling, or sorry, some WWE. That's not really professional wrestling. That's sports entertainment. So if that's oh, and if that's the case, I'll plop onto WWE and watch something better, because it really bugs me when people flop. But and luckily in games it hasn't gone that realistic where there's a flop button, which I kind of liked. I think there was one year where EA put a flop button on a live game. I want to say it was them, but I can't oh my gosh, I can't recall if it was them. But that used to bug me in basketball too, when people used to try to post up Shaq, and Shaq would kind of like bump into them, and like Vlade Divac, when he switched from LA to Sacramento, he would just like throw himself on the floor and act like Shaq had just ran his ass over, and all that stuff just really bugs me. I'm one of those people like, you get paid millions of bucks, man up. I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see the flopping and the theatrics and stuff like that. I watch it for the sport. I want people to play hard. And I think it's just because that's the type of basketball I remember like watching like portrayed. Like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas. Like those dudes would literally fight you on the court. And they weren't there to flop. They weren't there to be like, oh, he hurt me, I'm gonna take this foul. Like, nope. It was one of those things. Like there was some games, especially during the playoffs, where those teams would play, like the Pistons and the Lakers and the Celtics, where it became close to prison ball. Just rough. Like, God, I can't believe this goes on. Like dudes were just hurt each other. and it's not that I'm all barbaric. It's just that's the way men play. That's the way you play when when stuff is in the line for you. And I like to see that style of play. Like I really do like to see that style of play. Oh, and ah! Sorry if I'm screaming in your guys' ear. If you guys are wearing headphones, it's just I'm really into it because I really want to like win and get my championship stuff here. You know what? I've already passed the 15 minutes, so I will see you guys in a bit. Hold on.